Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. We are here to do a live reaction to Batman, the Batman. Let me correct myself because it's a difference. Okay, so sorry, first of all, let me extend my apologies to my audience for being late, but listen, I had a rough morning. I woke up at 3 o'clock, and by 4 o'clock my stomach was growling, and then I realized that I need to go to the grocery store. So then around 6 o'clock I was up cleaning, and then I went back to sleep around like 6:30, 7 o'clock, between that time, and I didn't get up until 10:30, which was the time that the live was scheduled. Yeah. So I ran to the market. I got some groceries, and yeah, here I am. I said I was going to do this live no matter what. This is the Batman. Let's go ahead and just talk about it and get into it. I decided to share some of the trailer with you guys because I wanted you guys to at least see some of what I have saw so far, because this movie is pretty lengthy. We talking about Zack Snyder Justice League lengthy, a little bit short by 1 hour. It's exactly from beginning to end. It is 2 hours and 56 minutes long. I have gotten it well over into an hour of this movie. I tried to get as much as possible deep into this movie because I knew that I wasn't going to be able to be on here for no 3 hours. But let me just talk about really quickly what this version of Batman is. Now, it seems to be a one-off, a standalone. The Batman, Robert Pattinson, this is, to me, like a start over. Like they reset the Batman universe and just said, let's just start over. And we're going to start from when he first dove into being the Cape Crusader. Now, I took some notes because, you know, it was a lot to process within the amount of time that I watched the movie so far. What I like so far, of course, is the new Batman. Not so to speak that it's Robert Pattinson, but just the new look of the Batman, the new swag of the Batman, younger Batman, with a whole new background. Like, this Batman is totally different than what we've seen, but I do appreciate that they are sticking to some originality of the 50s. To me, in my opinion, the original Batman saga, I feel like that's what this tapped into with a touch of Tim Burton. That's just my opinion. I like the outfit. I like the car. I like him more without the get up though. Like without the bat helmet and everything, he just looked more intimidating without it to me. When he put on the full suit, he don't look intimidating to me. Now, some people in the movie is scared of him, some people not. They take him as a joke. And I like that because this timeline is also a recent timeline, like this year timeline, because these people got cell phones and things. I like that. I like the new look of Gotham City. It don't look dreary as, I mean, it's raining, but it just look like a normal rainy day in Chicago to me. It don't look so like apocalyptic, but it also don't look so like throwback either to this black and white thing. So I like it. I don't like this Riddler. This Riddler to me kind of reminds me of, I don't know if y'all ever seen the movie with Jamie Foxx, The Bait, and y'all remember the bad guy in The Bait, how he acting and stuff. I feel like that's how this Riddler is acting, and he just not hitting it for me. The whole duct tape thing, that's a little whack. I'm just not feeling the villain. I am liking this penguin though. I do like the penguin. The narration, I do like that. That the narration part of it and his voice, Robert Pattinson's version of the Batman's voice, and the narration reminds me of the Tim Burton version. Okay. I don't like that this movie is super long because I feel like they are trying to fit all of Tim Burton's 3 Batmans in one, or 2 Batmans, or is it 3? I think it's 3. Hell, I just did it. A reaction. I should know this. It's 2 with Michael Keaton, and then the 3rd one, I think, yeah, it's 3. But anyway, I feel like they trying to combine all of those into this, and it's just a little bit. It's a lot. I'm telling you, it's a lot to process. And I feel like it could be a little bit overkill. Why do I say that? Because without me taking notes, I would have forgot the first hour of this movie. I could have only probably recapped the last 45 minutes of what I saw, which is probably from the funeral on up to where I stopped watching it. And that's not good. You don't want the movie to be so long to where the audience forget what happened at the beginning. So I hope by the end of this movie, I remember what the hell all of this led up to. But I'm pretty sure I will, being that they keep repeating, trying to find out who the Riddler is, because I do like the cleverness of using the Riddler as a villain, but they're using him and not so much of a bad guy way. Like, yes, is he killing people? In a way, he kind of setting them up to kill themselves, with the riddles. But at the same time, he's exposing the true monster of this story. And that's what I like. So, I like that. I like Zoe Kravitz's character that is to me tapping into Eartha Kitt, honey. Yes, tapping into Eartha Kitt, tapping into, that's what gives me that nostalgic, the way she, because I know quite a few people will probably look at this and think that they are in a romantic type thing. So far, I don't think so from what I've seen, because Catwoman Eartha Kitt version always kissed the Batman. It was out of spite. It would be out of being smart. It would be out of being sexy. But it was never nothing really romantic. You know what I mean? More so, I think, a level of respect. You know what I mean? But I like it. I do. What else I wrote down? Okay, so far, let's just run down so we can get into the movie. Bruce's father in this one was running for mayor, and that's how him and his mama got killed. And his mama was a little bit touched because she went through some things when she was younger by seeing her daddy kill somebody or seeing her daddy get killed. But either way, she suffered traumatic disorder, okay? And they was gonna try to expose that, and the daddy ended up getting involved with Falcone, who is a mobster man in this town. Okay, he's not a good man, but he ended up going to Falcone, the daddy, Bruce Wayne daddy, and that led to him getting knocked off. Okay, Bruce in this is young. Alfred is still old somehow. I swear to you, I think Alfred lives to be 323 years old in all of the Batmans. We don't see the mansion. We don't see where Bruce lives like we have in previous Batman movies, but we do see the cave. Police hate him and take him as a joke, except for Gordon. And the villains in this is Falcone, the Penguin, and the Riddler. Okay, and we have Catwoman, who just trying to, steal and come up off of the crime money from her dad, because it was revealed that Falcone is her dad. Okay, you got police and city officials, they popping up dead everywhere, and basically we still trying to figure out who the hell the Riddler is and why he is trying to expose what happened with Bruce's daddy, as well as who the real monster is in this story. So let's get into it. This is found on HBO Max, by the way. If you have a subscription, it is free. You can watch alone. If you hear my neighbors, please excuse them. They loud. Alright, we are at the 1 hour and 49-minute mark. Alfred got hurt, severely injured, because that's what I'm saying. How in the hell did Alfred survive all of this stuff? Anyway, he got hurt because the intended target was Bruce Wayne. He was the target of the Riddler. The Riddler is strategically killing people, or setting them up to be killed. I say that because he's not really murdering them by hand. He tricking them into their death. So anyway, Bruce has learned about what really went down with the past of his daddy. Okay, so him and Alfred is discussing that right now in the hospital, because he feel like he's been lied to all this time. You know what I'm saying? They made him feel like his daddy was a good man, and his daddy was not a good man. Boom. Can we talk about snacks really quick, seeing it as y'all? I just told y'all, like, I really just got my day started. I've tasted these because I bought a smaller bag of them, and I immediately started liking them and became intrigued with them to eat them, and so I bought the big bag. Check them out. They come in different flavors. The sour cream and onion be busting, but the double cheddar is my favorite. So, and since I'm enjoying a cup of coffee, I prefer the double cheddar. So there you go. They good with a cup of coffee. Thank me later. I feel like I'm making so much noise. Put it in your life. So, FYI too. The people that know that Bruce is Batman is Catwoman, which I think her real name in this is Selena, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. Don't quote me on that. Gordon, Detective Gordon.
I found him. I see that. He had my shit, my phone. She left a message the night they took her. She called me.
Help me out, man. She got my gun.
Shut up.
Put the gun down.
I'm telling you, goddammit, she called me.
Okay, so
listen.
Don liked to talk. I know that. Especially the pretty girls like you. That's why I made him take your passport.
I don't want to get struck, y'all. I want to be able to keep this up. This is a long phone call recording. How long do phones record? I'm just saying. How long do a voicemail record? I don't think it recorded this long. That was like 5 minutes long. Falcone is the rat? Well, if Falcone is the rat, who did he rat to? Okay. Oh.
So we orchestrated the play to take one on the darn thing. Shout out his drops operation. Everybody that went out here stole all this public. This guy doesn't
What? Oh my God.
There is no other way. He owns the city.
True.
Don't throw your life away.
Oh God. Oh goodness. I thought she killed that man.
She won't get out of there alive. Unless she kills Falcone. We may never find the Riddler. I have to stop her.
Falcone knows who the Riddler is?
We're doing Riddler said.
Do the Riddler work for... The Riddler couldn't work for Falcone because he's trying to expose Falcone. I feel like the Riddler is somebody that worked for Bruce Wayne family. She playing the Catwoman very well because she was touched.
Mr. Falcone, I'd like to come here.
But I think in Tim Burton's version, she worked for Falcone, right?
Sorry to bother you.
Yeah, he pushed her out the window.
I was just hoping to
That's another thing. Let me put these down. The guy that they got playing Falcone, not convincing as a mobster. A good attempt, but not convincing. I remember him from
maybe you can help me.
Thor.
It's been gone so long.
I also remember him from something else dealing with sci-fi, and I think he was in Godzilla versus King Kong. He always plays some goofy guy, you know what I'm saying? He played the goofy FBI black Asian guy in Thor. If anybody watched that movie, the annoying one. And then he ended up helping them in the second one because he lost his job with the agent. I don't know if y'all know him. But yeah, and he played in Brother Where Art Thou with George Clooney and Stephen Baldwin. I think that's who was in it. Anyway, he just don't play a good mobster to me. Like he doesn't play. It's just not convincing as far as him trying to be a bad guy or a menacing guy. You know, he doesn't come off like that so far. He may surprise me before the end of the film, but it's just not. I felt my heart beating and more intense from Christopher Nolan's Batman than this. This one is a lot more low-key, in my opinion. And it tells a story, so you just watching it play out. It gives me more of a whodunit, Jessica Rabbit style Batman. Yeah. And it's not bad. I like it. I like the red. You know, Batman has always had the green. It's always been a green background. But in this one, it's red. I like that. He still lives by his G code of no guns and not really killing anybody. He'll break some bones now. We done seen him break some arms, some ribs, some jawbones, knock some people unconscious, electrocuted people unconscious, but never killed nobody yet. I say yet because you never know. He may have to have knock off about 1 or 2 people in his career. You know what I mean? So we basically watch Batman's career end with Ben Affleck. That's how the old Batman would look. Now we starting over. Okay, well, he got to be killing some people here because that's a whole machine gun going on. Okay, well, he killed people. He killed people. Correct me real fast. Do he know he fighting his daughter? Does Falcone know that this is daughter after him? Because she worked at the Penguin's bar, which is ran by Falcone. Oh yes, I was right. Her name is Selena. Finally, I remember the character's name. Ooh, is he gonna choke her? Ooh, she's scratching the shit out of him. Ooh. Oh, he killed her mom? Wow. She wanna shoot the shit out of her. You can't blame him, Bruce. I mean, my goodness. He also still lives by the G code of helping even his enemies. Even the people that's against him, he would still help them. Or attempt to help them not cross that road. You know, as far as commit murder or commit the crime that they intend to do. He always tries to talk them out of it. He still lives by that G code in this one. Okay, so Falcone is arrested.
Gonna scare me with that mask and that cape. I'm gonna start crying, and all of a sudden some big secret's coming out. Let me tell you something. Whatever I know, whatever I've done,
So if he don't testify, then how they gonna commit? Well, I mean, they can still sentence him and everything, but what they gonna stick on him? Definitely attempted murder as witness for his daughter. I don't know if she gonna testify. Selena. I don't know about the money laundering part, unless old buddy testify. Because he obviously can incriminate somebody on that police force. Most likely somebody up high.
If you cannot afford one, the city of Gotham will provide one to you. You understand this, right? Yeah. I'll see you when I walk out. Goddamn rat.
Ooh, Penguin called him out.
Every night a Blackgate got mine. Now we be the last. Oh, you big man.
Yeah, that's how he did become the man for a little minute when Falcone went down. Ooh! Did he get him? Selena. She still got him. Because if the Penguin didn't shoot him, who would have other than her? Oh, so the Riddler killed him? Oh, this is like the first Riddler kill. Oh, and the DA. He did break into the DA house and kill the DA, the Riddler. I thought Selena shot his behind. I want to know who the Riddler is. Can they get to it? Jeez. It's been 2 hours now. Come on. We still got about 50 more minutes to go, y'all. That's a buzzkill. The length is a buzzkill. Oh my goodness. And he got away still. Jeez. Who is this man? He must have practiced that escape to get away that fast. Is that the Riddler?
Put your goddamn hands up, you son of a bitch.
Gordon, come on. Wait, the Riddler was that guy that he helped at the beginning of the movie? Is that the same guy?
Just ordered a slice of pumpkin pie. Stay still! No!
Isn't that the same guy from the beginning that they was gonna beat up? See, this is what I'm saying about it being so long. You can't remember stuff. I don't know.
Which one is you? You tell me. Let's go get some neck. Get out of here.
That is the Riddler. Oh my goodness. So, okay. Now what? Falcone's dead. The Riddler is caught. They arrested the Penguin for the murder of the Falcone, but he didn't shoot him. The Riddler did. So now what? We got 50-something minutes to go left. What could possibly else happen? The Joker gonna pop out now? Two-Face?
That's up to Bath more of the IDs. Edward Ashton works at KPMJ, forensic accountant.
Hey, Lieutenant, you really okay with this? What do you think of evidence? Here are gloves. Friday, July 16th. My life's been a cruel riddle I could not solve. Suffocating my mind, no escape. Then there I saw it, a single word on this legend sitting on the desk beside me. Renewal. The empty promise they sold to me as a child in that orphanage. One look inside and finally I understood. My whole life has been preparing me for this. The moment when I would learn the truth. When I could finally strike back and expose their lies. If you want people to understand, really understand, you can't just give them the answers. You have to confront them, torture them with horrifying questions, just like they tortured me. I know now what I must become. Take that red life, you know. This one's not red.
And this is what I don't understand too about this one. The only thing I'm confused about as far as the look of this Batman is I don't know if they wanted him to still look like he was still in Twilight, but Robert Pattinson looks pale, like dead pale. I don't know if they did that on purpose, because I think I saw like where they were trying to give this physical transformation of him becoming a bat. At least that's what I saw, because like when he was pushing the table, it looked like he had wings. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure if, you know, and also the first thing I noticed was that he doesn't like sunlight very much. So he stays inside a lot. I don't know if that. So I don't know if they try to do that on purpose. But it's weird because the character never tried to be an actual bat. He just was inspired by them because of the connection he made as a child. So to see him as a fully adult man and they trying to make it seem like he actually becoming a bat, that's a bit freaky. But I'll let the movie. It's just throwing me off.
I think I'm his bastard.
Oh, he's trying to take out Batman? But does the Riddler know that Bruce is Batman? Because how is that even convenient that when he first confronted the Batman, it was at the funeral and Bruce was there at the funeral? I think he might know that they're the same.
Riddler's asking for you.
Oh. He's probably the only good cop at Gotham City. I'm just saying. Isn't that the same guy that played the Scarecrow?
I told you I'd see you in hell. If only you knew how long I've been waiting for this day. For this moment. I've been invisible my whole life. I guess I won't be anymore.
Oh, I don't think that's him. My bad.
I'll remember both.
But he played in something else as a devious person. I don't know what. Maybe we'll find out after we completely watch this movie. Oh, he does know he's Bruce Wayne.
You know, I was there that day. The day the great Thomas Wayne announced he was running for mayor, made all those promises. A week later, he was dead, and everybody just forgot about us. All they could talk about was poor Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne, the orphan. Living in some tower over the park isn't being an orphan. Looking down on everyone with all that money.
Wait. So the Riddler was an orphan at the orphanage that the Waynes ran?
You wake up screaming with rats, chewing your fingers. And every winter, one of the babies died because it's
Oh, wow.
but Oh, no. Let's talk about the billionaire with the lying dead daddy, because at least the money makes it go down easy.
So wait, he did all this just to expose that the orphanage was in deplorable conditions? Are you serious? I thought his motivation would have been way greater than that. Like the reporter was his dad, and that's why he's after them, like something like that. Was the reporter his dad? Like, how did he end up at the orphanage? That's a good question.
All everyone wants to do is unmask you, but they're missing the point. You and I both know. I'm looking at the real you right now. My mask allowed me to be myself completely. No shame. No things. Why did you write me? What do you mean? All those cards. I told you. We've been doing this together. You're part of this. We didn't do anything together. We did. What did we just do? I asked you to bring him the light, and you did. We're such a good team. We're not a team. I never could have gotten out of there. I'm not physical. My strength is up here. I mean, I had all the pieces. I had the answers, but I didn't know how to make them listen. You gave me that. I gave you nothing. You showed me what was possible.
So he thinks him and Batman are a team? I'm so confused on this guy's purpose in this movie. This is frustrating me.
Twisted. How can you say that? You think you'll be remembered? You're a pathetic psychopath. Begging for attention. You're gonna die. Oh, no.
No, it wasn't. When I wanted to watch this, I thought this was gonna be way more entertaining. This is turned into a nut show.
We can watch the whole thing together. What? Everything! It was all there. You mean you didn't figure it out? Oh, you're really not as smart as I thought you were.
No, he's not, because it's taking him 2 hours to get it together.
What have you done? What's black and blue? All over. Stop what you're doing. What have you done?
Again, I sat through this, interested to know who the Riddler was and why, only to find out that he's an orphan dweeb who has turned into a maniac and killed people, strategically killed people, only to, like I said, to expose what? That the orphanage he grew up with that was ran by the Rains was actually ran down and not tended to.
Hey! What are you doing in here?
This makes no sense. It just doesn't. It not even like makes no sense to the point where you don't like it. It just makes no sense to the point of, number one, you know my famous question. Who wrote this? And not only that, what connection does any of this have to Batman? So far, what I'm getting is Batman has to pay for his parents' dirty laundry, and that's boring. That's soap opera-ish. I liked it better when he was killed by a mugger and he had revenge to go kill people because of that. Not this political crap of becoming a mayor and having to hire a hitman so his mom's, background doesn't become exposed. Like, what? All of this just seems a little bit... a real change. So is he gonna blow up the city of Gotham? Yeah, he's gonna blow up Gotham City. Ooh. Because he's a jaded orphan who wished he would have grew up in the Wayne's manor. That's what I'm getting from this.
Real change. The truth, don't we? You've seen Gotham's true face now. Together, we've unmasked it. It's corruption, it's perversion, masquerading under the guise of renewal. Unmasking is the day of judgment is finally upon us. And now it is time for retribution. I parked 7 vans all along the city seawall.
Oh, God. Is this Bane's little brother? Okay, so he successfully is blowing up the city. After all of the history of Gotham City, this city has been blown up in a total of 8 times. Explosions in Gotham City are pretty much like hurricanes are to the south. It happens every year. I'm just saying.
Higher ground in Gotham Square Garden, celebrations return to Dano as the venue becomes the city's shelter of last resort. And that for all of you.
Now he do realize that if his plan actually works, it's still not gonna get him out of jail. Out of the asylum. I'm just saying, like, do these criminals ever really think it through? When they write these plots and try to make them seem somewhat realistic, do they even consider the fact of believability just a little bit? Oh, damn, he got a whole squad out there. He got a whole team of people.
In this wretched place, wondering why us? Well, they will spend their last moments wondering. situation. We need to sweep the building with explosives and get the mayor left out of here now. Where is he? I can take him. Come.
Oh, they're gonna kill Gordon? I mean, and they got a whole squad of snipers ready to just snipe people. Wow.
If we don't close the doors, we're gonna have huge problems. The water's already started to
I
breach.
thought this was a shelter of last resort.
Yeah, for a hurricane, but not if the whole seawall comes
I
down.
am not gonna let those people die out there. All right, I'll go.
Man, that little boy didn't sing too much.
Safe for you here. We need to get you out, Miss Real.
I'm not going anywhere.
We're under attack, man.
Exactly. The problem with this city, everyone's afraid to stand up and do the right thing, but I'm not. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Only for her to get shot.
Everyone, if I could just... Please, I just need your attention.
Is she crazy? I knew it. Well, that's what she get. Trying to steady win this election instead of thinking about her safety. Now, how Batman finna do this? This is definitely the comic book portion. I like it. I like the nightclub scene more. I don't know, maybe because of the visual and the color, you know, but fight scenes in this are good. I mean, you could tell they invested a lot in those fight scenes because they're choreographed nicely and they stand out. That's something else I noticed about this. Yes, we had a chase scene with the whole Batmobile, but this one did not highlight all of his gadgets and his contraptions and his car that he used quite a bit in the previous versions of Batman. This one highlighted more of his hand-to-hand combat skills, which makes this Batman a lot differently. We have done a reaction to all the Batmans, okay? And all of them pretty much was not good in hand-to-hand combat, okay? If it wasn't for some type of, you know, stunt or tool that allowed him to evade his enemy while in hand-to-hand combat, he got knocked out, or he got knocked out. So in this one, I mean, he really kicking butt. Like, he is awesome in hand-to-hand combat, which is different. Selena came in just in time. What's done? The city is flooded. The mayor is shot. The rest of the city has been blown up. What is done? Ain't no justice. The Gotham City is in shambles, as usual. Like I said, that's normal to them. Damn, who hit her? What is wrong with him? Did he get hurt? He got taken a drilling shot. Child. Batman wasn't finna kill nobody. He's soft. Trying to make him look like he a monster at the end of the movie. We're not scared. These things are so good. But I also know they're good because I haven't ate. Not the healthiest choice to, like, you know, break your breakfast, your breakfast. What the hell is that? Did the Riddler go back and get all the orphans? To help him become his squad. Damn, all them people. Oh, that's scary. Water is scary. And they getting electrocuted. What is he doing? Oh, he sacrificed himself so the people would stop being electrocuted. I mean, I'm pretty sure he didn't die. I think the only person that can kill Batman is Superman. I'm just saying. Now, how many people did he kill by doing that? Trying to save everybody else from being electrocuted. Because all that crap just fell down with him. On top of some people. Now, what sense did that make? I feel like they did all that just to have that scene right there with that red flare. Look at all them people trapped up underneath that crap that he just brought down with him. Well, good thing he took that adrenaline shot. He can move out of that heavy crap. He got King Kong steroids in him right now. Oh, that little boy who the son of the DA who got murdered in the beginning by the Riddler. He just saved him. You know, this movie was made for no reason, and it just was long for no reason. Man, they hyped me up for this.
Wednesday, November 6th. The city is underwater. The National Guard is coming.
Well, at least that's realistic. The city is underwater. They under martial law. The National Guard is coming. I'm pretty sure they declared a state of emergency to the president. Ain't nobody working. Everybody in their house upset and pissed off. Because you know everybody in Gotham City broke except for the bad guys in Batman. Oh, well, the mayor survived her gunshot. I mean, y'all just gonna have to rebuild Gotham like y'all been doing for the past 30, 40 years. I mean, hello. Gotham City has always been destroyed and having to be rebuilt. Okay, so we reached the end of the movie. I'm gonna let it play on out because I'm stopping at the 2 hour and 40 minute mark. Because I'm really interested to see if this truly is going to be a one-off standalone or if they're going to continue this into sequels. I am really hoping they do not, because I think that would be a winner for this movie to succeed if they leave it where it is. Y'all have packed in every freaking episode of Batman into this. We don't need to see no more. Okay? Now, Robert Pattinson did do a good job, in my opinion. He did his part in bringing his own, his own touch and his own idea and version of Batman to screen. I appreciate his effort for that. Unfortunately, this was not written very well, so it definitely did not do him justice. Why do I say that? Because the ultimate mission behind the Riddler was so stupid and so underwhelming that it really has made me mad. It made me feel like I just sat here and watched all this for what? This was so dramatic for nothing. Like, it really was. It was so over the top. All of these riddles, all of these deaths, all of these connections. What does it all mean? And for what? Like I said, some jaded orphan who, envied the life of the Waynes, who went crazy and decided to become the Riddler. And now he's in a crazy house where he should have been anyway. I mean, and you had a penguin. I mean, the penguin didn't even really do anything in this. He didn't. He just was the, guy that was always the sleazeball who, run the nightclub and sell drugs. You know what I mean? Falcone wasn't menacing to me. Maybe they did this to just keep the DC fandom satisfied until the next big picture comes out, because this absolutely made no sense to come to light. It just, I do appreciate, like I said, I did already go down my list of likes about this, and I appreciate those touches behind this movie. I can appreciate the effort that everyone made in the production of this movie, but ultimately I am disappointed. Highly, highly disappointed. I wonder how anyone else felt. Let's look it up, because I didn't look up anything. I wanted this to be a first time watch, fresh onto my eyes. without seeing what the masses had to say. God, what a letdown. The most exciting scenes was the nightclub scene and the chase between Batman and Penguin. That was the highlights of the movie. Out of 3 hours. Why? It does stand out. Oh yes, you have some questions that you do ponder. I guess it has to grow on you. Maybe somebody suggested to watch it more than once. Maybe you should for it to sink in, because as a first time watch, it lets you down. And it leaves you disturbingly confused. I don't see any bad reviews on it. A lot of people have questions, as they should. This is rather strange. Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 85%. IMDb gave it a 8.2 out of 10. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't. If I had to base it off of, okay, let's take away the plot and just base it off of the visuals and the acting. Yes, I would give it an 8. But then if we have to add the whole combination, then I would have to give it a 7.5. Now, why do I say that? Because this movie puts me in the mindset of when you bake a cake and you leave off one ingredient that you think doesn't matter, like vanilla extract, for example, or maybe the fact that you didn't beat the eggs at room temperature before, you know, those little steps that you think you can skip, and then the cake comes out good, but it's just something off about it when you're eating it, versus when you take your time, which is the love that everybody refers to. Pay attention. When you take your time and actually prepare and do the cake at the proper room temperatures, at the right time of mixing, everything is done correctly and in order, and you put it out, it comes out, it just, for some reason, when you bite into it, it just hits you different. That's what it do. When you get done, make you want to go get another slice. But when you eat the other cake, you pretty much eat one slice and you like, I'll eat one later on, another one, because it just didn't taste that good. That's how this movie is to me. It was missing small ingredients, such as lessening the length of the movie and probably exposing more of Bruce Wayne, and also making the Riddler his motive, so maybe making that a little bit more simpler and more premeditated and driven, like target, like an actual target. You know what I mean? Then the vengeance would make sense. His vengeance against the entire city of Gotham, as well as, you know, the Waynes, Bruce Wayne and his family. It just, Again, maybe if I watch this on another time, it'll sink in for me. But for right now, I stand behind my rating of a 7.5. If you've watched the Batman and you enjoyed it more than I did, drop down in the comment sections. I want to hear from you guys. I want to know your reaction and your outcome and your ratings to the Batman with Robert Pattinson, the umpteenth version. But it was different. It did stand out. It did make its separation from the other versions. I have to give its points for that. So I would recommend to go watch this. It could be a date night movie. It could definitely be a family movie. It's not that dark. It's not that it's none of that. This can be with the kids. Hey, I mean, hell, you could watch it tonight. It just came out yesterday. HBO Max. Go check it out. Right here from the channel. If you are new to my face and my voice, thank you for joining me on this live. And hit the subscribe button. Come on, hang out with us and be a part of this fam over here. And also, hit the thumbs up for your girl, okay? It really means a lot to me. It's free and it promotes more people out there for us to engage with. So, I'll see you guys in the next movie night live reaction. And until then, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Peace.